Okay, let us start. Hello, everyone. Good evening to all of you. I'm Dr.Mohamed Ibrahim, founder of Ibby Cybersecurity Mentorship Program. And I take immense pleasure to welcome all of you to join this wonderful introductory session on ethical hacking. Indeed, today we will be giving you an overview about the entire course, what we are going to go through in the next 10 weeks. That is our main objective of today's session. And also, I would like to introduce our distinguished trainers and experts, subject matter experts, so that you will understand the importance of this program and how much effort has been put behind creating this program to help you to learn about ethical hacking. We are aligned with a lot of partners like IT Expert Training, OMIAT, and also our CSR partners, Digital Privacy Forum, who are helping us to reach this initiative to many deserving students. And this Ethical Hacking Rebound 2021 is already, it's a part of my cybersecurity rebound program, where you would have already seen, or maybe many of you have attended my network security professional course, which is a 10-week course. Already we have covered week 1 with firewall configuration, initial configuration, and how to set up a firewall and security fabric. We are going to have this Saturday again, the second session. So we have remaining 9 weeks for network security professional. If some of you have missed that program and would like to join, please stay connected. We will be sharing the link in the same WhatsApp group. You can join. And also we'll share all the recordings of the previous session. So you can log into our portal, watch this entire recording with your mobile app. Okay. And also, we are going to help you to get in network security program some of the certification from Fortinet. In ethical hacking, we will not help, there is no certification program in ethical hacking. It's more of explaining the concept, exposing what is ethical hacking, and we will help you to get some free, certification available. It's not an industry certification, but it's a participation certificate. Now I will explain you how you can go and register and get some of the basic stuff in ethical hacking from some of the institutes, online learning sites. I will explain you towards the end or once we start the course. So this course is not towards getting you to certifications, right? We are not going to give you attend this, you will get a certificate. No, this is more of awareness. You understand all the concept. Then if you're interested, there is so much opportunity. You can find out different vendors providing different certification. You can go and take. But whatever is available free, I will try to touch upon some of them and so that you can go and register and learn that. Okay. So this program is going to be a 10-week free live course where you will learn the concept, and also this is going to come from industry experts. I'll talk about the trainers, their qualification, their experience, which will motivate you, and make you to commit for this program. Okay. So let us get into the course overview. So what is the objective of this program? The course covers mainly the concept, ethical hacking methodologies. It covers applying cybersecurity concept to discover and report vulnerability in your network, and also explores legal and ethical issues associated with ethical hacking. So this course or this 10-week program is no way connected to or giving you license to use hacking tools because it is legally not permitted. So governments, organizations can take any legal action against you. So do not use for any illegal purpose. The knowledge is to make sure that you protect yourself, your family, your organization, your country against hackers who are criminals. So you become more of an ethical hackers where you will be able to defend and help, your organization, your companies, and your country to fight against cyber criminals. So that is the objective of this. So please make sure, I would like to again insist and quote unquote, this program is to give you positive side of hacking, means how to defend, by knowing hacking, so you will be able to defend your organization. So ethical hacking, okay. And no way it is going to give you license to do any activities, because there is stringent laws, in each state, each country. If they find you that you are doing some kind of, scanning, if you are doing some kind of attack, they can put you into court, they can penalize you, they can even put into jail. So be very careful, and we do not endorse or we do not request or encourage you to go and use this concept against any organization or any individuals or any resources which could cause damage. Right? That is the main thing which I want to mention. So rather you become like a police, right, where you can help and defend against thieves, against criminals. That is what we want to do. So what is the key feature? Why should I attend this course? There are many courses, am I right? This course, of course, I said it's about concept. Wherever we need something, we'll touch upon the lab, how you can practice. But mainly we are going to cover the concept. So it's going to be, first of all, interactive session, and it is free of cost. There is no string attached to it. No way you will find you have to pay a single penny, single rupee for any of this next 10 weeks program. And this is one lifetime opportunity, because we know that many people have lost job. Many people want to get into cybersecurity, but they are not afford to, spend that much of amount, of money right now. So we want to create that awareness so that you can, learn yourself and you can get into a lot of opportunities available in cybersecurity. They estimate there are almost 3 million unfulfilled jobs available in cybersecurity. Okay, so I'm talking about post-COVID era, not before. Even after COVID, the cybersecurity job demand is more. So if you become network security professional or ethical hacker, so you will find a lot of opportunities. Certified ethical hacker, you will find a lot of opportunities. Or certified pen testers, you will have a lot of opportunities. So this course is designed for whom? Who can attend? Who can really benefit out of this course? The first one is system administration. Maybe you are working as IT, support, system admin, help desk, but you want to upskill. You want to get into cybersecurity. You want to get ethical hacking. So you are the target for this course. Our information, network administration, or engineers, and mainly our target college students who are looking to get into ethical hacking or cybersecurity as your career. So if you are in second year or third year, fourth year, you learn this, you develop these skills. There are so many sites which gives you free support to practice your lab or practice, attempt some free exams. You do that. So when you come out of the college, so you will be able to demonstrate. There is a lot of hackathons happening especially for college and university students. So you can go and participate and demonstrate your skills. So companies might hire you at the end of the day. So this is about the overall key features, and who can attend. So let us understand now what you will learn in the next 10 weeks. I have just highlighted the main concept, but definitely you may learn something more or something less. But at the end of the day, you will have most of the topics in these 10 weeks, will be covering what we have written here. Okay. So the first week you will be covering about, what is ethical hacking, and also the first step in hacking is to footprinting and reconnaissance, right? So you need to understand who's, if you are trying to attack or if you're trying to find who's attacking. First thing is in hacking is what? Footprinting and reconnaissance. You need to monitor and you need to understand what is his background, what is his personal information. Okay. So that is the first step. So we'll cover in week 1. This is good. In week 2, we'll cover how to scan a network. So if you are sitting inside a network, you want to find what are the open ports. What is the open door for you? Because assume hackers like thieves, right? Imagine if somebody is going to rob a particular house or a bank or anyone, any other place. What is going to do? First of all, he is going to come and understand how this bank works. Right? Robbers, when they come, understand who's working there. What is their background? When they are opening, when they are closing. When there is a less crowd, or do they have any security cameras? So they will do all these things. That's something called footprinting reconnaissance, and then scanning the network for any open holes, open doors. Right? Then they will use their tools to enumerate. What are the tools I can use in order to get an enumeration? This will cover in week 2. Week 3, they will do the vulnerability analysis. That means real attack they will do, vulnerability analysis or penetration testing. Then they will do the system hacking. That is the 3rd week we'll cover. In 4th week and 5th week, we'll be covering malware threats, which is very common and very famous nowadays. Right? After Pegasus, everybody is talking about malware. How it can impact your mobile, your laptop, your PC, your server. Even when you're visiting a site, how you can be infected with the malware. So we'll talk about malware threats, very important topic. And then sniffing, how you can collect data. For example, if you're sitting in a network and somebody is using not encrypted password, if you're using a sniffing tool, it will tell you, what is my username and password. So we need to be very careful. Am I, using a password which is encrypted? Even if you encrypt, there are ways to, sniff and do it. That's why we talk about OTP and multi-factor authentication, all those stuff. But sniffing is where I try to take information and decode and understand what is happening in the network, right? Then the other major topic is social engineering and denial of service. They say almost 80% of data breach happens using social engineering. Social engineering uses the vulnerability or the problem with human behavior, the deficiency. Humans are vulnerable, am I right? If I go and come and tell you, sir, I need a help, I'm so and so, I'm friend of your son. Don't you know that I met you so and so? So what you say? Okay, you start, believing that particular person as if he is, your son's friend or your daughter's friend. Then you start giving information. Or somebody is calling and asking. That a lot of scam recently happening. You might have heard in the newspapers, right? People calling from the bank. I'm calling from the bank. Can you send me the OTP which has come? Because I'm going to, there is some problem with your bank account. Or I'm going to transfer this amount. Or you got a lucky, draw. So can you send me this, that? So these are all use the human weakness. So social engineering, mainly they use, human weakness. We'll talk about what are the different tools used in social engineering so that you can protect yourself. So if you are aware about that, so at least you can educate your parents, your teachers, your students, your colleagues, so everyone, your neighbors, so you become someone who's helpful to the society. So that's what you will learn, at least the minimum thing in this course. Then denial of service attack. What is denial of service? So if some website is available and everybody is browsing, or like, let us assume Amazon. I want to, give an synonyms or give an example with what has happened recently. Have you faced recently Facebook and WhatsApp was down for some time? Did you face that? All right. Have you faced this scenario where Facebook, and I think it's almost like a couple of months back. All right. So this is something like they said they are doing some kind of upgrade. There is a patch issue, but such kind of issue can happen for anyone if somebody is really also attacking the service. Imagine somebody is attacking WhatsApp and making sure that you will not be able to access denial of service attack. Right? That also can happen. So we'll talk about that, how they do it and how you can protect yourself from such kind of attack. Week 6, we're going to talk about some of the advanced 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll talk about advanced topic. For example, you are using, you are browsing a site in internet. So how I can hijack your session, am I right? So this is something called session hijacking. So as if I am the authorized or legitimate user, I access the bank, I try to, log in with your account and then, transfer money. So session hijacking. We'll also talk about how hackers use your firewalls. You say, I'm having a firewall, I'm having an IDS, intrusion detection system. It will give alarm, firewall will protect. But even hackers know how to evade this security, systems. So we will talk about that in week 6. Then we'll also cover about hacking web servers, how people hack into web servers, and also web applications. Today, most of the business depends upon web application, right? Mobile app, web app. So name any application, any service provider, or be it Amazon, Facebook, Uber, or anyone, you name it, they're all using web application or mobile application, right? So if you are not going to protect that servers against advanced threat, we talk about OWASP, right? So how to protect your servers and applications against threats, against web application threats. We'll talk about it in week 7, and then we'll also talk about SQL injection, which is a common attack, and also how hackers hack into wireless networks, which is a common, because you are going to use a common public Wi-Fi, or you are in the airport, you are in the railway station, you are in a restaurant, you start using free Wi-Fi, thinking that, okay, it's protected. Maybe I can hijack the session and sniff it, and whatever you are doing, like online transaction, I know what you are doing, and I can take your username, password, and if I'm smart enough, I can do even a session hijacking and access your account. So we'll talk about hacking wireless network, which is very dangerous and common attack when many people get into victim as a victim. Then week 9 and 10, we'll talk about mobile platform, because mobile applications are coming. Many people, most of the users now, they are comfortable with mobile application. So we'll talk about how to protect, or how hackers use hacking mobile platform, and how to protect that. And also we'll talk about IoT and OT hacking. This is about industry, cybersecurity, industrial cybersecurity. And IoT, they estimate that there are more than 2 billion things have been connected to the internet. If we talk about your printer, your washing machine, your fridge, your projector, also in automation, you talk about your electric machines, ventilators. There are so many things which is connected to the internet with IoT, right? So if you're not providing a proper cybersecurity infrastructure, then that becomes very dangerous, because it could cause a lot of problems, right? So we'll talk about IoT and OT hacking. And then finally, we'll talk about cloud computing and cryptography. So this is what we are going to cover in 10 weeks, all the concept, so you will understand clearly, okay? So let me come to the next one, very, very important here. I'm going to talk about who's going to deliver this session team. Is someone who's just a trainer who got trained in the institute, or who's a professor, or who's a teacher. I'm not underestimating all those professionals. They are good. Yes, they deliver. They are very good. Sometimes they deliver even more than expected. But the main difference here, we have people who have worked in industry, who have been doing penetration testing, who have been advising banks, governments. Those are the people who is going to talk to you and explain you about this. So that is a complete, paradigm shift. It is not just training; it's about sharing experience. So let us start with me. I'm Dr. Mohamed Ibrahim. I have CCIE, one of the Cisco certification information manager, NSC network security expert from Fortinet level 7. Also, I'm an ethical hacker, certified ethical hacker, and also EC Council instructor. I'm also CEI. Also, I've done VMware and so many other certifications. Right? I've been working in this industry more than 20 years. in different products, different vendors, different sectors like oil and gas, telecom, ISP, banking, government, hospitals, and education sector. This is my experience, and I would like to share that with you. That's where the difference is going to be. Okay, so this will help you. What is expected when you are going for a job, or if you are in a job, what your boss might expect or ask you. Okay, so that is the focus we want to have in this session. Then we have Mr. Chandrasekhar. Chandru has successfully delivered various security certification. He has done almost all the certification from EC Council. I can tell, be it the SOC, security, cyber security centers, and also in forensic investigations certification, and also he has done from Splunk, F5, WAF, so many other certification from different vendors. And also his major technical skill with the core area of expertise include ethical hacking, cyber security, and cloud security. And also security architecture, offensive and defensive implementation. He has done vulnerability assessment, penetration testing, and also network security and auditing. So he can go and do auditing for the company and say what are the loopholes and what you should do in order to. And also he has done malware analysis and computer forensics, database security, and network forensics. So Mr. Chandru is today also going to talk about some, he's going to give a demo for all of us. That's going to be really interesting. Okay. So he's going to give a demo about who Google hacking and also hacking the website. He'll be giving that after me, after myself and Adil. And Adil, Mohamed Adil is a senior penetration tester and also zero-day researcher. He has found, the codes, the bugs, and he has become zero-day researcher. And also he has more than 6 years of experience in penetration testing, red teaming, cybersecurity engineering, security architecture, data protection, vulnerability assessment. And also he has been human hacking and physical security. He is an ISO 27001 qualified employee. Also, he has ranked top 3 rank in Hack the Box in UAE and a top 1% rank in Try Hack Me out of almost 600,000 security professionals. So we welcome Mohamed Adil and Chandrasekhar, who are some of the industry experts in who is going to share their experience. And also he has been acknowledged by government of India and government of UK for finding vulnerabilities in the government website or government security loopholes. He has given, found and given advice to the government. So he has got recognition by the government itself. He has, acknowledgement from the governments. So these are the people who is going to run this course. Definitely is going to be interesting one. And now you may ask the question, Dr. Mohamed Ibrahim, you are saying that you are having all the experts. Why you are giving this free? We normally see people who have one certification, they charge you thousands of rupees, thousands of dollars, but why you are giving this course free? To answer this question, I need to go back when I started Cybersecurity Rebound 2021 program. I need to answer you that I found there are a lot of challenges after COVID-19. Many people have lost job, and also they are economically, not able to afford, go and pay and study such kind of programs. So they are already suffering for their survival or for their college or, supporting their job. That itself becomes a challenge. So we are talking about going and attending an NSE 4, maybe that would cost 20,000, 25,000 rupees. Ethical hacking concept itself, somebody has to teach 10,000, 15,000 rupees. Okay. So we thought, why don't we help people? Because we found there is more than, as I said, 3 million unfilled jobs in cybersecurity. Many people also lost jobs. They were non-IT professionals. They have been in IT, but in different field. For them, they do not know what to do. So we are opening up an opportunity by learning this. Probably you may get a job in cybersecurity. You may get into network security professional or cybersecurity professional or ethical hackers or pen tester. Who knows? You could be someone who will be after 2 years giving lecture like myself and Adil and Chandrasekhar. We pass the same, phases what you are going through in your life. So as a giving back to the community and to share giving back, this is what we are doing. It's like a one-time, lifetime opportunity. Because of COVID, we are doing it. Otherwise, it's going to be chargeable. We do a lot of other programs, which is we charge. We do high-end trainings, which is costing a lot of thousands of rupees. But this program we decided to do without any taking any single penny out of this.